Good afternoon, guys. Mike Hamilton here from MasterySports.com. 38 beautiful degrees here in Missouri. Wind blowing about 6 miles an hour. So I thought there would be a great day to come out and put a little work in here at the field. Get you some information you guys have been asking for. In our pursuit of 700, ladies and gentlemen, there are some ways that we can help ourselves pull this off. One of them, and one of the most unique ways, is to learn how to hit the 3 different spots on the field. Now, there's a lot more than 3 spots on the field, but if you will shorten that, think of 3, make those 3 places a priority. I believe that you will be grateful that you did and highly successful on the field. That's what we're going to do today. I'm going to take some swings out here, and I'm going to start by doing it the most simple way you can do it to learn how to do anything. And I'm going to use the tee today. We're going to do some tee work, and I'm going to work it going backside. I'm going to work it going back to middle, the left or right side of the pitcher's mound. I'm going to work at hitting the inside pitch down the third base line, or in my favorite, the 4 and 5 hole between short and third. As long as you square the ball up, you can be successful doing this. But if you can't do it off a tee, then you will not be successful in live arm. I know a lot of guys I've been talking to, you like to take all your BP off of live arm. And I take a tremendous amount of live arm BP. But most of my real work at this is done off of a tee. All right, because it simplifies things. I can put the pitch exactly where I want it, up, down, in, and out. I can move it around, and I can work it my hands and my muscle memory, driving through a certain pitch, through a certain area, as you'll see today. I'm going to take just a few swings for the video's sake. I've got a whole bucket, a whole carton, pull cart full of balls. But I'm only going to put a few swings on video. I'm not going to waste your time watching me hit. I just want you to see the simplicity of what we're trying to do here. I'm in pursuit of a 700 or better on-base percentage to help my team. Any team that hits, that has an on-base percentage of 700 or higher, very hard to beat that team. That's consistency. And I want my average, my on-base percentage to be as high as it can get. And you do too, because you want to be able to help out the teammates that are struggling just a little bit, hitting line drives straight at people, which happens. But you need to be able to go 3 different places at the drop of a hat. Who dictates that? The pitcher does. There's pitches you hit better backside, and when you see those pitches, you need to take advantage of that. There's pitches that you hit better back to middle. And I'm not talking about hitting the pitcher. I'm talking about a clean line drive, well-struck ball, and the pitcher's in play. Pitchers get hurt, and I'm sorry about that, and I pray for their safety all the time. But going back to middle is part of the game, especially in tournament play. Through the shortstop third base area, the 4 or 5 hole there, getting in that 5, 6 hole. We want to get the ball through there. We want to be able to go down the line, the third base line or first base line, when the position player is playing off of those lines. And the easiest way to learn how to do that is by doing it off a tee. Repetition equals learning. And if you can do it off a tee, you can transition into live arm pitching and begin to develop those skills that you're going to need to make yourself a better ball player, to help your team to the best of your abilities. All right, we're going to do some work here, and I'll come back when we're done and close this thing up with just a few words of hopefully wisdom. All right, guys, got 70 swings in. All of them going backside, back to middle, through the 5-6 hole on the third base side. Just putting in some work, some real work. It's an old saying, but it's true. Hitters hit. You see a guy that hits 700 or 750 consistently week in and week out, he's putting in work. That's not done accidentally, especially not at the senior softball age. If you're one of those guys who gets a few swings in batting practice before the start of a tournament, your team notices that you're not going to be a help. You really aren't. This is something that you're going to do on purpose, or it's not going to get done. Work is one of the only 4-letter words I still use, and I don't like it. I don't like it, but I don't like the results when I don't put in an effort, and that's what I'm out to do. Gentlemen, God has given us the most unbelievable computer here between our ears, and He gave it to us to help us in all aspects of our life. We have to begin to download some of the files from our softball hitting that we can go to in our hard drive to figure out exactly what makes us better. I'm not a free swinger. I'm the shortest guy on our team, believe it or not. I'm not the smallest guy on our team, but I'm certainly the shortest. My arm length is the shortest, easily. So I've got to work hard at this if I'm going to be successful, if my team's going to be successful, if I'm going to help them out. And so when I come to the plate, I've got a plan. In the on-deck circle, you'll see guys that can talk when they're in the on-deck circle. I'm not one of those guys. By the time I get to the on-deck circle, my eyes are lit. I'm watching what's going on. I give glances to where the other team is playing me, and then I adjust my swing accordingly. I take the same swing every time. Whether I'm hitting a home run or I'm trying to hit a line drive back to middle, it's the exact same swing. Sometimes it gets cut a little bit and the ball will leave the ballpark. And if there's 2 guys on, then that's a great day. I'm not a big fan in any way, shape, or form of hitting solo home runs. There's no work that has to be done in hitting a solo home run because the bats are that good, the balls are that good, and I'm still strong. Where your joy should come is in being at the plate with nobody on and know you can go 7 out of 10. That's a beautiful world to be in, and that's the world you're looking to create. For me, going to backside, I know my limitations. So the higher the pitch is towards the outside part of the plate with 2 strikes, the more likely I'm going to be going to right side successfully. Anything shorter, anything waist or below that's going to land for a strike that's on the outside part of the plate, I don't handle that pitch real well, but I'm working on it. That's what we're out doing today. 35 of my swings today were between first and second base, just trying to hit that spot consistently off a tee. And then my buddy Scott and I will get together the next few days or next week, and we'll work at going over there with live arm. Back to middle, just about any pitch thrown, short, high, it doesn't matter. I can go back to middle. Now, the higher ones, it's hard to get on top of because I'm 5'8", but I know what a strike looks like, and I don't swing at pitches that aren't strikes. I love taking walks. It's the joy of my life to hand the bat to the guy in the on-deck circle, walk down to first base, knowing I've helped my team. I hope that's your attitude, too. Guys, I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. For all of you who've reached out and said, Happy Thanksgiving, thank you. I hope you had a blessed time with your families. Let's work hard in this off season. If we don't purposely try, there'll be months will go by like every other year, and you wouldn't have done anything to prepare for the upcoming season. The guys that I play with are some of the best players in the world, and they're working hard. They're in the gym today. They're hitting off a tee. somewhere. The thought that brought a smile to my face, though, at the ballpark today, 38 degrees, is I wonder if anybody I'm going to play against this summer is out hitting today. One of my favorite sayings, I quote it all the time, but I must do today what you will not, so that I may do tomorrow what you cannot. Keep your family close this Christmas time. Remember to keep Jesus at the center of your Christmas. Thank God for sending his Savior, dying, raising from the grave the third day. But his birth needs to be celebrated. I'm excited about it. And I hope you are too. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, you enjoy the content, please hit that subscribe button down the bottom. Right now, the discount code is redeemed. 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 I'm redeemed by the blood of Jesus Christ. If you use that, all capital letters, that code is probably going to be good through the 17th. And short supply on a lot of stuff, but my gosh, please, it's Christmas time. Help us out. If you don't have a bat speed meter, honestly, by now, really, we're in late December or mid-December, and you don't have a bat speed meter yet, go get one, especially now that you can get 15% off it.